you. This here is our Mr. Chocolate Boy. He is a standard poodle. Do you want to sit like that? From Maybeline and Obi. He currently weighs 8 pounds and is 7 weeks old. And we're expecting his adult weight to be somewhere between 60 and 70 pounds when he's full grown at about 18 months of age. He is a tricolor. So you can see he's got lots of beautiful black in his coat. Most of his face is black, all along his back, both of his ears. Can we turn you around? Let's show him. And then along his back here, and he has markings just like his mom Maybelline, where he's got the white that comes up across his back as well. And just like his sister Burgundy Girl, he's got it on both sides. And he also has the tan points. So he has tan eyebrows, and then he's got tan hair along his cheeks as well. He does have a curly coat, which is what we expect from our poodles. So his grooming needs are going to be about every 6 to 8 weeks, which is average. And then with the brushing to keep the mats down, especially if his hair gets wet. This guy is all clear for his vet appointment. Everything was normal or negative, so we didn't see any problems or concerns there. You want to sit or lay? He's like, I'm not so sure. He's like, what are we doing? We don't usually sit here and not be working. He's like, usually I want them to have eye contact. So he's like, what is going on? So he also has, just like all his litter mates, where he has the possibility to have the low ALT or alanine aminotransferase if his blood work is taken to test to see how everything is. So basically, it's just like if someone has low blood pressure, they just want to let their doctor know that that's the case, because what can be considered normal blood pressure would actually be high for them. And it's the same for these puppies. That is a possibility because they carry one variant of that in their genetics. So you just want to let your vet know that that's the case. So if there's ever a concern, they're aware of that. It's not anything that affects him in any negative way whatsoever. So this guy has medium energy level, and he's got really good focus, really wants to please, wants to learn, and he gets happy about doing that, but not crazy. He definitely likes to hang out and see what I'm doing. So for instance, when all the puppies are out and we're working, he doesn't join in with his other brothers. When I introduce a new toy, they'll be all over it, super excited about it and more focused on the toy than me. He knows that if he comes in, he is manding around me, which is the manding. I don't ask them to sit. It's just something they know that if they want something from me, then instead of barking or pawing at me, yes, they will just sit calmly and give me eye contact. And he knows when he does that, that's when he gets some type of treat or just extra scratches and some extra attention. So he's definitely picked that up, very in tune to it, and he enjoys being able to do that. He's also very confident. One of the things that I always look for in the puppies is in a new situation, like for instance on a slippery surface, or when I'm weighing them each week on the scale, which is also slippery, I check to see if they will take a treat from my hand. And he's one that will take a treat, which that tells me then he's not super scared about it and worried. He's just like, okay, this is what we do every week, no big deal. He's also really great at recall. When I call the puppies, it's the puppy call. Yes, what's that? And he's really good about stopping whatever he's doing and coming to me, which makes it really great when he goes into his new home that he already has that focus. Because sometimes puppies can get themselves into a little bit of trouble, and we want them to be able to come right back to us so we can help to keep them safe. What else should we say about you, huh? He I said, is curious. He does like to go and check stuff out, but he's definitely more interested in me than everything else. So he is a people pleaser for sure. And with that, he would do really good in a home with all ages. He'd do great with little kids, great with elderly, and also do really good with other pets in the house. He'd be good for a first-time dog owner because he is calm and he's confident and has that really good focus. So he's going to be easy to train, and he's not going to be one that shies away so much from new things, but he also doesn't have to rush right into him and possibly get himself into trouble. But right now he's like, I want down because he's in a new space. So he's like, I would kind of like to go explore a little bit, which I didn't let him do beforehand. So he's definitely environmentally aware. Sometimes the puppies will get really locked up into their heads if they're a little bit worried about something and they won't notice what's going on around them. But because he is calm and confident about it, he does. He sees some things right now. I can tell he's looking at. I know. We're almost done and then you can go. How's that? So he'd also be really good. All the puppies are coat tested also through Embark. And so he has all of the color code that makes him just perfect for a possible Bernedoodle dad in the future. So that is Mr. Chocolate Boy. Let's go do your close-up, but then we can play. Do you want to look in the camera? Show him your super cute eyebrows.